Hello and welcome to another edition of the KSPN TV Sports Center. My name is Iborgudino and I am your host for today. And we have expanded into showing you guys the standings for both girls and boys basketball, as well as girls and boys soccer. So we hope you guys enjoy. We have started with high school sports. This is content we are sure you and other community members are interested in. Our goal is to expand into all Ventura County schools, as KSPN TV was the original sports and weather channel covering Ventura County. We also want to thank our sponsor, Pizza Man Dan, for his continued support. So now let's get started with today's program with the Channel League Girls Basketball. This is the league that has Oxnard, Dos Pueblos, Buenaventura, and all those teams. So we're going to see here. And just before it even shows up, I'm gonna tell you guys which Oxnard is in first place with a 3-0 record, 10-3 overall. Dos Pueblos is also tied with them though. They have a 3-0 record. Then Buena and Ventura are also tied with a 2-1 record. San Marcos and Pacifica with a 1-2 record, and Santa Barbara and Rio Mesa have an 0-3 record. Now let's go into the Channel League boys basketball, in which we are going to have Santa Barbara in first place with a 3-0 record, but Oxnard and Ventura are also tied with them as they have a 3-0 record as well. Then Buena and San Marcos have a 1-2 record. Rio Mesa as well with a 1-2 record. And Dos Pueblos and Pacific are in last place right now with a 0-3 record. Now let's go into the Channel League girls soccer, in which you're gonna have Buena in first place with a 4-0-1 record. With they have one draw. Then we have Oxnard with a 3-1-1 record. Rio Mesa 2-1-2. Pacifica is 2-2-1. San Marcos is 2-3. Dos Pueblos is just ahead of the other two teams with a 1-3-1 record. Then Ventura and Santa Barbara are in last place with a 1-3 record. Now let's go into the Channel League boys soccer, in which we have Santa Barbara on top with a 4-0-1 record. Then Oxnard with a 2-1-1 record. Pacifica is 3-2. San Marcos is 2-1-2. Ventura 2-2-1. Dos Pueblos 1-2-1. Rio Mesa 1-4, and Buena 1-4. I was a little bit more of a tongue twister there. There's a lot more ties in there. But as we see here, it's been a very interesting season. The season is just getting started as well. There's not too many league games yet, just a lot of overall games, especially this week, which was obviously Christmas week. And now this week, I'm not too sure if they're going to have many games. But yeah, now let's go into the Citrus Coast League. And this is the one with Santa Paula, with Fillmore, with Carpinteria, Nordoff. So now we're going to see what is going on in that league, in which we have Santa Paula stays in first place with a 3-0 record. Then Nordoff is 3-1. Carpinteria has a 2-1 record. Fillmore 1-1. Malibu 1-2. Channel Islands is 0-1. And in last place, we have Wainimi with the 0-4 record. Now we're going to go into the Citrus Coast League boys basketball, in which we're going to have Santa Paula also in first place with a 3-0 record, 12-2 overall, which is really impressive. And we have Carpinteria with just a 1-0 record. Fillmore 2-2. Channel Islands and Wainimi both have a 1-1 record. Nordoff 1-3, and Malibu's in last place with a 0-2 record. Now let's go into Citrus Coast League girls soccer, and nothing new. Santa Paula is also in first place with a 3-0 record. Then Wainimi and Carpinteria both have a 3-1 record. Fillmore has a 2-1 record. Malibu is 1-2. Channel Islands is 0-3, and Nordoff is in last place with a 0-4 record. And now to conclude this, we're going to have the Citrus Coast League boys soccer, in which we're going to have Santa Paula. They were first place in every single sport that we covered here, in which we have a 2-1 record. Channel Islands 2-1. Wainimi is also 2-1. Fillmore They're just behind with a 2-1-1 record. Nordhoff is 2-2-1. Malibu is 0-1-1, and Carpinteria is 0-3-1. So yeah, so far, like I said, there was not too many games this week, but we hope you guys enjoyed this segment. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on these notifications. We hope also you have a good New Year's Eve. Hope you spend it with the people you love, just as well as you guys had a good Merry Christmas. So this is actually going to conclude this episode of the KSPN TV Sports Center. My name is Dino, and we are out.